I'm Ryder Claypool.
And I'm Megan Hughes,
and we're hosting the Cougar Coverage podcast.
Welcome to the Cougar Coverage. My name is Megan Hughes. Today I'm here with Athletic Director Mr. Burks. Let's get straight into middle school sports. First up is boys basketball.
Yeah, good morning, Megan. Busy week, busy time of the year for all of our sports teams. It's all about basketball mostly here. We do have some other stuff going on, but obviously basketball's big. So the middle school boys team, they're off to a pretty decent start. I got a chance to watch them the other night play Petersburg Porta, who is a Sangerville Conference opponent. Both teams played really well, picked up 2 big wins. So, that's looking good moving forward. Rest of the week for them is pretty light. It's a lot of practicing, getting ready for next week, and they got 2 big games against 2 of the Lincoln schools next week. So they're off to a decent start. There's still a bunch of them. I know this is going to be a big stretch from them practice-wise, and hopefully they're able to pick up some more wins right before Thanksgiving.
Up next is middle school girls, and we have a special guest on our podcast, Coach Wherley.
Welcome, Coach Wherley.
Trying not to fall down here. Good morning, Meg. Good morning, Coach Burks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Big night tonight, huh?
Yeah. We played last night against Illini Bluffs on the 7th grade. The 7th grade's in regionals right now, and played Illini Bluffs, who's a really good team. We have a little bit of history with them last year. We played them in the 7th grade regional last year and lost a heartbreaker. Obviously, those kids are 8th graders now, but it was a good back and forth, and some of the same kids that played last night were involved in that game a year ago. So we picked up a really hard-fought win. It was really good because a lot of people contributed, and sometimes in junior high, it's your best players or your players that get most of the attention that help you get the win. But honestly, last night it was a lot of those other kids that really stepped up. And Alyssa McGee played great defense, and Eli Allen played the entire game and did a great job. Emery Adams was terrific. So was Molly Willis. Really good second half. And then, of course, Emily Unken and JC Allen, they do what they usually do. They fought through some foul trouble and had a really good game. So tonight, opportunity to play for a regional championship, which we haven't done since you were in the 8th grade. So,
yeah, that was an interesting night, and the section was even more interesting. It's a night we'll never forget for many reasons.
Right,
but,
yeah. Watching it from home was a blast.
Yeah. Then I was at home for the next couple of weeks after that. So,
right, yeah.
It's obviously been a good season. We've been covering it. The girls are loaded with talent, and we're definitely gonna have a chance to win probably another regional the following week too. So
yeah, that's the funny thing is we're all excited, and we understandably so for the 7th grade, but the 8th grade right now they're kind of taking a back seat. But when Saturday gets here, we're going to take our turn, and I really think they can make a run too. I know they're ready, and I think they're seeing what's going on with the 7th grade, and they're excited for their opportunity as well. Your sister Molly plays. And Kirby Jo Bacon from Greenview is one of our 8th graders, and Allison Burgess from here. She's got kind of a purple ankle right now, but hopefully she'll be ready to go on Saturday. And then Callie Woods is, a great kid who helps us out and has had a good season too. So a lot of good things coming up, and hopefully see a big crowd tonight up at Marquette Heights, Georgetown for the 7th grade regional championship game this evening.
Yep.
Yes. I know many of my teammates are going down to watch and bringing their friends, so hopefully it's a good crowd, and I hope these girls really enjoy playing tonight. It's a really great experience, and if I could go back, I 100% would.
Yeah, we've talked about that year a number of times, and I've told them, and they think they know how awesome it'll be if they can win and get that plaque. But as well as I do, you have no idea until you actually get to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're good. They're excited, and I know they're going to play as hard as they can, and will hopefully pull off the win. So.
Yeah, hopefully we hear some fire truck engines going through town tonight. So if you're in Mason City, you hear that, and good
You'll
news.
know,
Good
right.
news from the middle school girls basketball
That's
team.
right.
So
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Looking
Yes,
forward
good
to
luck.
it.
Now let's get into high school sports. Next up is high school boys basketball.
High school boys basketball, our team, we're kind of dealing with a lot of sickness right now as we're in our second week of practice. This is the time of year where, the second week of practice before games not very fun. I think the guys are just wanting to get to games so we can stop conditioning, but that's all right. We're still got a lot of work to do. We'll kick it off next week with 3 games, 3 days in a row, so we'll be ready to play. But it sounds like the high school girls basketball team's already got us off to a good start, huh?
Yes. First win was on Monday.
Yeah. Great. You beat Cornerstone Christian. I checked the score. I was over in Easton, checked the score, and it was over at halftime. So you guys did your work early, and it sounds like you were ready to go. So good deal. And you guys are off the rest of the week, and then you guys are back in action next week. So more practices for you as well. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gym's full of practices right now at the high school level. So.
Next up is wrestling.
High school wrestling, the first time we're going to talk about it, we are sending 6 boys over currently. I know they just had their Meet the Raiders night. Sounds like their coach, Augie Tadella over there, he's impressed with, some of our wrestlers. Remington Vonderheid is the key returner that we're going to be looking out for from our side of things. But we are sending a couple other boys over. So once we start getting some results there, we'll start sharing them. And I know wrestling is a tough sport, and losing weight and gaining weight and moving weight classes and all that's all crazy, and I don't understand how they do it. But they definitely deserve to be shouted out. So we will do that when we get some results. So.
Do you have anything else to add for this week?
No, just thanks to all the community members on Saturday for coming out to meet the Cougars. And then Friday at about 2:00 from 3. If you were in town, you might have heard some screaming from the gym. It was loud. It was fun. So I think that is going to inspire some kids to play sports moving forward. And it was a good hour in the gym. And then on Saturday was a fun hour with the community there as well. So
Thank you so much, Mr. Burks.
thank you.
That's a wrap for this week's sports. Tune in next week on the Cougar coverage.